What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and in today's video I'll be doing a preview for the Group C fixture, the massive fixture between Poland and Argentina. This game will be played on November 30th at Stadium 974. And in terms of the results so far in the group, let's just run through what each team have done, talk about the table, some head-to-head, and some good stuff. So for Poland, in terms of their first game, they played to a 0-0 draw against Mexico. And in their second match, they romped to a 2-0 win over Saudi Arabia. For Argentina, they suffered a shock loss against Saudi Arabia, 2-1, and they bounced back by defeat in Mexico, 2-0. In terms of the table, in Group C, we have Poland on top with 4 points, Argentina second with 3 points, Saudi Arabia third with 3, and of course Mexico at the bottom with 1 point. So in terms of a bit of head-to-head, for these two teams, there's been 11 previous meetings between Poland and Argentina. 6 wins for Argentina, 3 wins for Poland, and 2 draws. They met at the 1974 World Cup, where Poland won that game 3-2. They met at the 1978 World Cup, where Argentina got their revenge by winning 2-0, and they eventually went on to win the World Cup. They last met in 2011 in an international friendly. Poland won that game 2-1, where Lewandowski, Kamil Grosicki, and Wojciech Szczesny were all involved, and there's no survivors from that Argentinian team. So in terms of injuries and suspension for Poland, none reported, but could manager Misnovic actually make some changes here against Argentina? I don't think they should actually tweak a winning 11, because the first game against Mexico, they didn't win. So if you put out an 11 against Saudi Arabia and they picked up a win, you don't really want to change it too much. So maybe we'll just see 1 or 2 changes for just rotation purposes, fresh legs. And in terms of Argentina, I do think they should make changes. There's been no current player in the squad reported injured, but Enzo Fernandez, he has to start. And I think he comes in for Rodrigo de Paul. So look, in terms of some key insights, let's take a look at some of these insights really quick here. And let's go to the game between Argentina and Poland here. And look, in terms of some key insights, I have 2 to share for Poland. Very important. Having won 4 of the first 7 FIFA World Cup games against South American sides and losing 3, Poland have lost each of their last 3 in the competition without scoring a single goal. And there's a 5th one here, where Poland have kept a clean sheet in each of their last 3 World Cup games, including both in 2022, despite facing 27 shots, 9 on target at this edition. Never previously have Poland recorded 4 consecutive World Cup shutouts. So defensively, Poland, they have been very good, but could they keep it up against this very good Argentinian team? It's left to be seen. For Argentina, we've got to talk about the number 4 insight here, where Argentina have lost their last 2 FIFA World Cup games against European nation, with these losses coming against Croatia, 3-0 loss, and France, 4-3 in 2018. They've never lost 3 consecutive World Cup games against European sides before. Wow, that is nuts when you think about it. So guys, what does each team need to go on to the round of 16? A draw would do it for Poland, right? They just need not to lose. If they win, of course, they're through, but they just need to avoid a loss. If they do lose with a +2 goal difference, they would need not to lose too badly, and for Mexico not to beat Saudi Arabia by a huge margin, and they would hope that it's not a Saudi Arabia win against Mexico. Or if the game Saudi Arabia, Mexico ends in a draw and they lose, they would be fine still, because they do have a better goal difference than Saudi Arabia. So look, for Argentina, a draw would be good, but they would also need Mexico, Saudi Arabia to draw. If they do draw, Mexico win by less than 4 goals, because look at Mexico's goal difference. Look at Argentina's goal difference. And Argentina has a better head-to-head over Mexico. So if Mexico defeat Saudi Arabia 3-0 and the game Poland-Argentina end in a draw, Mexico and Argentina would be on the same goal difference, and Mexico lost to Argentina, so Argentina would prevail. So a win, Argentina are pretty much through. And of course, look, Saudi Arabia, if they do win and Argentina draw their game, then it does mean Argentina and Mexico out, Saudi Arabia, and Poland go through. It's a bit complicated here in Group C, I have to say, with the permutations, though. But look, in terms of the prediction, I have my boy Football Pharaoh joining me to give his expertise. All right, bro. What are your thoughts on the outcome of this game? Poland versus Argentina. Poland on top the group right about now, and Argentina second on 3 points. There's a situation where neither Poland, well, one of these teams could miss out on the round of 16, even in their advantageous positions right now. Messi, Argentina, Lewandowski, Poland. Big clash. What you have happening here?
As far as a prediction goes,
Yeah.
I think Argentina will win this game because I think they cannot play it safe. Only a win guarantees them coming through. Also, you want to avoid looking like France in the round of 16. So I think that Poland's going to have their work cut out, and we know that Miniszkiewicz, their manager, has them set up in a very pragmatic, not a very high scoring setup. So I think it's a matter of how many Argentina put past Poland, in my opinion, because I do expect them to outclass them on the day. My prediction, I think Argentina's feeling it. I think they're going to score a couple of goals in this match. Maybe Poland pulls one back. But I could see like a 2-0, but I'm going to go with a 2-1. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Argentina, but I think it's going to be a dominant 2-1. It's not going to be like a scrappy or it's going to be a mismatch, I think.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
As far as like what Argentina can change from the last game, I think Fernandez has to start.
Yeah, Enzo. Yeah,
I think Enzo Fernandez has to start because we saw like the spark that he added when he played in that last match against Mexico when he gifted Argentina that second goal. Doesn't a nasty shot that he fired?
Yeah. He actually gave us a glimpse into the future, though. I also think that Latar should be dropped and you play Julian Alvarez from the start as well. Another shout, you saw Scaloni actually dropped Tagliafico and brought in Acuna, more physicality as well, more stamina running up and down the flanks. I think he should actually drop Montiel and bring in Nahuel Molina, who look good off the bench as well. Enzo Fernandez should come in for Rodrigo De Paul, who was memed all over Twitter the other day as well, So, look, Argentina, they must win this game. They can't really depend on a draw. They can't, because what if the game ends in a draw and then Saudi Arabia destroys Mexico? Then Argentina are out.
Not even just destroys them, just beats them because they're on 6 points, and Poland would pip Argentina on goal difference. So
no, but Poland on 4 points, they will go up to 5 if the game ends in a draw.
Oh yeah. If Saudi wins, and then if this game ends in a draw, Argentina's out.
Exactly. So they don't want to do that. They know they have to win, and teams with a clear path in terms of what they need to do. So far we learn at the World Cup that they go on to win. Look at Senegal, Look at the USA. And also, I think we missed that Poland only needs a draw, and they could go on and play for a draw and screw it up, lose the game. And with, according to how big the loss is, if Mexico destroys Saudi Arabia, Mexico could pip them. But even if Saudi Arabia ends up getting a win, Saudi Arabia will go through with Argentina. But look, I can't imagine Messi going out in the group phase. But Lewandowski, yes, I could imagine. He just got his first World Cup goal. The way Miniszkiewicz is setting the team up is very negative. They play very unattractive football. Get the ball up to Lewandowski is just all it is. And we saw it worked. It definitely worked. Argentina going to need to be switched on. They can't afford mistakes, or they will be punished. Poland do have quality. Zielinski, Lewandowski, Milik, Piątek, and there's a few other little good players amongst the team there. It could look. We don't know if we're going to see any twists and turns here, but you'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Argentina. Sounds good?
It's a solid scoreline. You can see a scenario where Poland is just comfortable with just sitting back and hanging on for dear life.
And Poland, a type of team, they do well in qualifiers, but they're not a tournament type team. You know what I mean?
No. No, they bombed out of the last World Cup and the European Championship last year. So
exactly. So look, Football Pharaoh, thank you for joining me for this Poland Argentina preview. Do appreciate it, guys. Make sure you go check out Football Pharaoh's channel. Link will be in the description box down below. And from your boy Dom, make sure you go check out the other Group C preview between Saudi Arabia and Mexico, and all the other World Cup content on the channel, especially the World Cup Digest podcast. I'm calling it a podcast now because that's basically what it is that we are doing. All right. So, guys, thanks a lot. Until next time, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new. Peace out. Rich Squad.
peace.
Peace.